Hey everyone, welcome back to Harry Potter Theory. Today, we're diving deep behind the scenes of the Harry Potter universe and taking a look at the existence of yet another Weasley, one you may not have heard of before. There are 9 immediate family members of the Weasleys, to which we're introduced in the series. These include Ron, Charlie, Ginny, Molly, Fred, George, Percy, Arthur, and Bill. But one Weasley who was written in and later written out of the books was a girl named Mafalda. Mafalda is still mentioned in the Philosopher's Stone, the daughter of the second cousin who's a stockbroker, but by this point her character had completely changed. Gone was the old Mafalda, who happened to be a Hogwarts student just like Harry, Ron, and Hermione, and introduced instead was a character who never has any dialogue, never appears in any scenes, and never makes it past the first book. Mafalda was the daughter of the second cousin who's a stockbroker, mentioned in Philosopher's Stone. This stockbroker had been very rude to Mr. and Mrs. Weasley in the past, but now he and his muggle wife had inconveniently produced a witch. They came back to the Weasleys, asking for their help in introducing her to Wizarding Society before she starts at Hogwarts. The Weasleys agreed to taking her for part of the summer, including the Quidditch World Cup, but regretted this almost immediately. Mrs. Weasley suspected that Mafalda's parents simply wanted to get rid of her for a while, because she turns out to be the most unpleasant child Mrs. Weasley has ever met. Unfortunately, however, Mafalda had to be removed due to a lack of planning on Rowling's behalf. The first 3 books, my plan never failed me, but I should have put that plot under a microscope. I wrote what I thought was half the book, and huge gaping hole in the middle of the plot. I missed my deadline by 2 months, and the whole profile of the books got so much higher since the 3rd book, there was an edge of external pressure. And what exactly was that gaping hole all about? I had to pull a character. There you go, the phantom character of Harry Potter. But now you might be wondering, what role would Mafalda have served in the Harry Potter story? Where does she fit in? As it turns out, she was the original Rita Skeeter, or at least another Rita Skeeter type. She served the same function that Rita Skeeter now serves. Rita was always going to be in the book, but I built her up because I needed a kind of conduit for information outside the school. Originally, this girl fulfilled this purpose. Mafalda was supposed to convey certain information about the Death Eaters to Harry, Ron, and Hermione, because as a nosy, eavesdropping Slytherin who likes to impress, she does not keep her mouth shut when she overhears their sons and daughters talking. Unfortunately, however bright I made her, there were obvious limitations to what an 11-year-old closeted at school could discover, whereas Rita Skeeter, whom I subsequently built up to fulfill Mafalda's function, was much more flexible. Maybe evil is a bit of a harsh word to describe this deleted character, but on the other hand, if she was truly meant to resemble Rita Skeeter in any way, then maybe it's justified. Apparently, Mafalda's character challenged Hermione quite a bit, sometimes forcing her to choose between her morals and gaining the upper hand. In my view, the biggest downside of removing Mafalda is that we'll never get to witness this dynamic. What do you guys think? Had you heard of this extra Weasley? As always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Until next time, remember, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live.